East Podcast, WATP.
Aiden Ross is an interesting character. He's had a long career on the internet, starting mainly with Twitch, some YouTube, and then eventually getting kicked off Twitch last year, permanently banned. He had been banned multiple times for naughty words and naughty things being said and done, and finally he got kicked off for good. And so that's when he got the contract with Kick. And according to the internet, he owns 30% of Kick. He has an equity stake into the company, the streaming platform Kick, that's trying to take over Twitch. A lot of gaming going on there, and a lot of tomfoolery.
A lot of IRL streaming.
A lot of IRL streaming, yes.
I wouldn't, and I'm going to subtly correct. I would say that Aiden doesn't have that long of a career. He started in 2020. That's 4 years. It's a good amount of time, but I wouldn't say well, actually he did start, he was doing a little gaming.
Yeah, he took off
really
in 2020, right. That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
So that I would say that's really I would mark more of his success within a 4-year bracket, and he was just your average streamer gamer.
Yeah, he was playing video games. He was playing NBA 2K20 with LeBron James' son, Bronny.
Yeah.
And so somehow those two hooked up. So he started getting some notoriety from that. And then he started getting with other celebrities and getting on the streams with them. He was going to go visit Andrew Tate, but wasn't allowed in, what is the country, Romania?
Romania, yeah.
Wasn't allowed in the country. But then he fucked up because, and I saw this on Wikipedia, so this is what, take it with a grain of salt. But Ross said that he talked to Tate and that Tate was going to leave Romania soon. And so the government then threw them in jail. They arrested him because he said he was going to leave, and he's not allowed to leave the country. So Ross had to later apologize during a live stream and saying that he really effed up by outing his buddy Andrew Tate with that. But
he doesn't seem very cautious in the way he speaks. He seems very
he's very immature.
Those guns that shoot out money. And he's just that's just kind of how he talks.
You're talking about Anthony Cumia's wallet?
Wow.
Yeah, I went there.
We don't carry cash anymore.
I'll go there.
Only Bitcoin, bro.
Those guns that shoot out money. Where are you hanging out? I want to go to these clubs.
I go to those dirty whore places that you were talking about earlier.
That's right. The strip club. I brought my money gun to the strip club. I'll be doing just fine. No, he definitely throws caution to the wind. He's gotten in a lot of trouble for gamer words and different things over the years. And I got to say, it's a little bit refreshing how loose these guys are. This guy's 23 years old. Him and his buddies are all in their early 20s, and they all do all these streams together. And they kind of just don't give a fuck, which is nice to see. Because the generation before them, that's all they do is give a fuck.
It's nice to see kids not giving a fuck.
Yes, thank God. We're not policing everyone's speech and worried about who we're offending. They don't care at all.
No. Yeah, clearly in this guy's case.
I appreciate that. But I want to start off with, he had a conversation earlier this year with Jake Paul, and they were asking about his Kick deal. Everyone wants to know, what are you making, $100 million a year? What kind of deal do you have? And so he does spill the tea a little bit here.
Kick pays for all of your stuff, and there was a rumor of your new deal being $100 million or something.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
No.
What is it?
It's exaggerated. Okay, so how it works is my deal with Kick, it's more on my type of timing, right? So I get paid by the hour.
Okay. That's probably, so as much as you work, you're
pretty much
paid. And is that a
I get paid pretty well.
5-figure number? Or 6-figure number?
I'm sorry, I'm stupid. What's 5 figures?
Like 10,000 to 99,000
an hour,
or 100,000 or more an hour.
That's interesting. That's where he starts. So this is Jake Paul, who knows a thing or two about making a lot of money on the internet, and he goes, "Oh, you're an hourly worker. Okay, so what are you making? 10,000 or 100,000 an hour?" That's not where I would have started. Let's see what he says.
Is 6 figures?
The first option.
It's in the 5-figure range?
Yes.
That's wild, though. That's crazy. That's great.
Pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty.
I think that's probably the world's highest hourly rate.
It is.
You make $8 an hour.
You're making maximum wage.
Yeah. I would say if you're making 5 figures an hour, that's a pretty good. I would want to work a lot, personally.
Yeah.
It would motivate me.
I don't think I would sleep.
It would motivate me to get online quite a bit. So I saw someone who broke all of this down. All the information that's come out about this. Aiden is averaging 125 hours of streaming per month. Okay, that works out to like a 28-hour work week. So he's no slouch, but he's also not working as much as, say, Matt from Steel Toe with his 16-hour days.
Oh, absolutely.
So they are speculating that he's probably making $40,000 per hour, which works out to $5 million per month or $60 million per year. So when he said it's not $100 million, because I think there's a cap on it. So he'll get paid every hour that he's on Kick, but it's not like he can just set the camera up and go to sleep and just like, because I think that would be cheating.
Yeah, I mean, that would be my first move.
Right. Of course it would be. But
well, with that in mind, I actually was not aware of his deal and what they just said here, but it now makes sense with his retiring video.
Yes.
If you tie that all in.
We're going to get into that in a minute. So he's very wealthy. He's doing very well, has a lot of eyeballs on him, and he handles his business very maturely. This is where he's on Kick, he's streaming, and the people who work for Kick watch him, and they interact with him in the chat and stuff like that. Because, like I said, he's a big part of Kick. He's really putting Kick on the map and getting them boosted up. And I guess a lot of the streamers and creators are kind of sour on Twitch, so are looking for an alternative. And I guess Kick is doing a good job with that, except for in this incident.
Dude, they're saying,
Nothing.
hold on. I got this. 1 second, Jordan. Kick team, hello there. We want to give you a heads up. The content you're currently streaming isn't in line with our. Hey, yo, Kick team, I don't know who's running. Shut the fuck up. Respectfully, shut the fuck up. You're not going to do that to me, and I promise you not. Bammy, I'll take another 81-day break. Do that to me right fucking now. I dare you. Whoever the fuck that is, you better apologize right now. And I put that on God. The fuck you think you're talking to? Huh? Sorry.
Wait,
I had to, bro.
I'm actually so fucking confused.
What the fuck am I doing wrong? I'm just sitting here talking. Like, what am I, like, bro?
So that happened back in August 10th, and he was banned from Kick as this was happening, but then he got it back the next day. I guess they talked to the powers that be and figured it all out. But you see how he handles that kind of shit? Maybe that's what makes him so successful, but it just flies off the handle immediately. Just like, hey, just so you know, you're kind of breaking our terms of service right now. Fuck you!
I'm not grounded. You're grounded.
Yeah, right. So I think maybe he fell into too much money at too young of an age.
Yes.
Doesn't maybe necessarily appreciate
Too much too fast.
the value of money and things like that, is the sense that I was getting based on his behavior. But
I mean, that's these streamers. That's what they do. Like these Zoomers at that age, they know that the more authentic you are, the better it is, and the transparency.
Yeah,
works for him here.
Yeah, there's something about his personality. And what I was trying to figure out, and the question that I like to ask people, because I'm not in this generation, I didn't grow up with IRL streamers and things like that. Do the people who watch him, are they big fans? Do they like him? Or do they not like him and that's why they're watching it?
No, they really like him. They follow him. They like his, because he just has his hands in a little bit of everything. So it kind of just wraps up a lot more people of different demographics. And so, like he apparently is in with like rappers. He has that angle. Then he has his gamers. And now he has a lot of political figures. So he is just kind of like, he's checking a lot of boxes to kind of make him this well-rounded, has a flavor for everyone.
When I posted the link to this in Patreon, the first comment was, oh, wow, that's the most successful retard. World's most successful retard. Like, that's a pretty good way to sum it up, actually.
That seems to be the consensus.
It's not bad. But, just a couple months ago, you talked about politics, Missy B. He had Donald Trump on his show, and he's playing a game with Trump. He's showing a picture of people and saying, describe them in one word. So this is how this game played out. I got a couple examples on here.
All right, let's see what we got next here. We got, me.
The second one he pulls up is a photo of himself. That's insane right there. No, compliment me now.
Glaze me, Trump.
Yes.
Glaze me.
What a douche. But okay.
Well, I can just tell you that one word would be outstanding. My sons told me about you, and they told me about how big Dad. My Baron.
Yeah.
He said, Dad, he's really big. I said, yeah, but what about else? He said, he's also a friend of mine, right?
Yeah.
But big stuff, Aiden. So I just have to say outstanding to do what you've done at a young age. And I know how old you are. You're young. You're seriously young. My suit is older than you are.
How old your suit?
I don't know.
It's an easy laugh factory in this place right here. It's like, my suit is older than you. Whoa, this guy is killing us right now.
I also like big stuff.
Yes, doing big stuff.
Oh yeah, didn't he gift
What's that, Missy?
Didn't he gift him right after this? He gifted him a Cybertruck
Right.
and a Rolex.
Yes.
Like, okay.
It's like, I already got a couple of these, but
I mean,
thanks.
it's just some contracts. People go, hey, we have this for
Appreciate
you.
it.
Give it to him. Fluff us up. You get the views.
Not to get political, but props to Trump for listening to his son Barron and be like, oh, you know who's really popular right now is Aiden Ross. He's like, oh, okay, I'll do a show. That's fine.
Thank you, Mr. President. All right, let's see who we got next. We got you.
Now he shows a picture of Trump.
How did he come up with this?
Something
Dude,
else.
it's like two narcissists jerking each other off. It's like, what?
Patriot. I'm a patriot.
All right. So there was one other one in here that I thought was very interesting, actually.
Well, that's actually the word he used for Joe. Interesting.
Interesting. Yes, correct. And they bring up Justin Trudeau from Canada. I
Has
love
not
this.
done the job. Sad.
Sad for Gavin.
Let's see who we got next.
Yeah. He's turned very liberal, actually. They say he's the son of Fidel Castro.
I fucking
Nice.
love that. I love that Trump's like, you know what they say? He's the son of Fidel Castro. And I'm just like, yeah, that sounds about right. Like, wow.
Looks like Fidel.
And
He's
it
got
could
his
be.
nose.
I mean, anything's possible in this world, you know? You're going to learn as you get older. You've seen a lot already for your age. Per age, I would say. Per year spent, you've seen as much as anybody. But Justin Trudeau is, I get along with him very well, actually.
I was doing the creep off, and my biggest creep, I forget what the category was, maybe Canadian. And I brought in Justin Trudeau, and I brought up the fact that there's a lot of evidence that he's Fidel Castro's son. And I got blasted by people. Oh, Carl, you fall for every dumb conspiracy. And now fucking Trump's out here saying, I was like, all right, I'm not the only one who thinks this is probably true. He does look like the guy, and his mom did hang out with him around the time that she got pregnant. So,
And nobody scoffed in that either. No, he
No.
didn't say it, and no one went, "Oh,"
I know
or nothing.
It
It was just like
usually you look like what or something. It was just like, oh, that's right. He is the Cuban dictator's son. We all know that. All right. Let's get into this retirement stream. I'm excited to introduce you guys to Kevin, Aiden's mod, who I think is a fun character. But let's start with this because 2 weeks ago, Aiden came off and he's not sure what to do with himself anymore. And he's not very good as a streamer. You would think he'd be very good at articulating his thoughts and his positions and his feelings. And I had a hard time figuring out what he was trying to say, as did he.
Comedy obviously like, yo, when I'm on band, like, talk about steak, I'm still got a couple weeks. That shit's out the window because if I'm not doing it, there's no steak deal. There's no steak deal. At all. And I just think that like even when we did Steak US, I'm just give you an example. I don't think I'm gonna do Steak US either. But even when we did Steak US, like the content was focused. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't like my brain wasn't itching to gamble. I was just kind of just like, oh fuck, like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, whatever.
Whenever someone says, you know what I'm trying to say a couple times in a row, they don't know what they're trying to say, is the sense that I get from that.
I get a little, and I'm just speculating here. I get a little nose candy vibes.
Oh, okay. I'm glad you said that. I have a clip coming up.
Just like, you see that? He's twitchy. I've never
Yes.
done coke. I never have done it. I have no idea, but like I've seen people who do it. I know you get you're a little here or there. You're a little anxious. You want to do things, but you're not sure. So it's like, I think whatever his personality struggle, and hey, I'm sure he's done Adderall too. He's of that.
Yeah, Kevin
Zoomers
Eric
are
Snell
like,
says Adderall's a hell of a drug. It's possible.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
but
think
he'd be more
Adderall
focused if
and
he did that. That's
cocaine.
That's true. Yeah. No, I picked
be
up on the
both.
same thing, Missy. I have a fun
Very shifty,
game for us coming up in a minute.
What
But
game?
what he's talking about right here is he's talking about stake.us is a gambling site, and it's a huge sponsor of his. And he's pretty much saying the only reason why they work with any of these streamers who are his buddies and everyone's making money is because of him. And if he goes away, Steak goes away. And, the term mad with power gets bandied around a lot in these parts. But he's literally like mad with power. He's like, I can make sure that no one makes any of the steak money. That sweet, sweet steak money if I go away. It's like, all right, are you friends with these guys? It sounds like you're. I mean, doesn't it sound like he's almost threatening them with doing that? He did make some really good points about Los Angeles. Now, Casey, who suggested this, lives in Los Angeles and claims it's a wonderful place. I've seen zero evidence of such a thing, but this is what he says.
And that's that, man. I'm here to find a way to. I'm not going back to LA, guys. I'm sorry, I won't do it. I thought about it. I wouldn't be happy. It's not a good place. It's very overrated. People are not happy there. I'm sorry, but my mental is what matters the most. I actually agree with what Banks said. He said, Aiden, sticking to one place and being there is not the move. I'm not going to go buy a house in LA. I'm not going to go rent a house in LA. I'll stay in LA for like a week at a time and do shit and then go somewhere else. I don't think that's the move, man. I don't even think like Miami's the move. I think rotating, constantly changing scenery and constantly traveling is the move, honestly, for the best content nowadays. It's not the same as it was. I'm sorry, guys, but I just don't agree with residing in LA. Most people in LA are unhappy and they're unfulfilled, and I will not get myself sucked back into that life.
I think that's true. I think most people in LA are unhappy. It's a miserable place to be. You end up hating human beings because they're all in your way all the time. No matter how you're trying to get from point A to point B, there's just too many people in your fucking way, and it's very frustrating. So I thought that was interesting. We really went off on LA quite a bit. You watched this one, right, Missy?
Yeah, and I was gonna say, is he retiring?
Well,
maybe he is. Maybe he's not. In my clip one, he
okay. let me grab your clip because this whole show was based on, is he going to retire? But then he spends the whole time just talking about what he's going to do next, which is not how retire. Well, I mean, I guess it can work that way, but what he's going to do next has to do with streaming. So let's see.
And that's it. And that's it, man. I don't really have anything more to say or what I want to do. I'm not retiring. No, I'm not. But like, guys, like if I'm, for example, streaming 3 to 4 times a week, my schedule would kind of look like, boxing event this day. And then like this day I would have this day I would do this. Like I would just kind of be going for like the viral shit. I would just be going for the viral shit, bro. I would just only like want to do the viral shit. I wouldn't really care to do shit like this. I would from time to time, but like I would really focus on going viral.
He's all over the fucking place. He came into this not knowing what he was going to talk about, and then he proved he had no idea what he was going to talk about.
And he's like, I'm retiring. It's just like, I don't want to do that, this and that. He's like, because if I did, it's too much work.
Well, and I have a few clips before this, getting to this point, but what I was picking up on is there's no strategy. He comes on, he's like, guys, I'm going to change things up. We're going to do things differently. And he's like, I might do this. I might do that. I might not do that. It's like, figure it out and then do a stream and talk about it. Finally, he lays out a strategy. I'm only going to do shit that will go viral. Like that's a good strategy, actually. It's smart.
But that's the IRL streaming Zoomer mentality. They are very like off the cuff because the only difference is that they actually have a little bit more confidence.
That's dope.
Yes, they
have
way too much
more
confidence.
It's not like Opie who's like, maybe I'll do this. He actually has no idea what the fuck he's doing. This guy at least has a little bit more of an idea and actually has people backing him to encourage some sort of proper content where it's like Opie is just sitting in his reflective midnight window talking about nothing.
The confidence level is through the roof, as you'll hear in this next idea that comes out.
It'd be just kind of cool if I were to basically just, I don't know, maybe lease a jet and just, you guys pick where we go.
Could you imagine? I don't know, I'm just spitballing. Maybe we lease a jet and we just fly wherever you guys tell us to and hang out there. Like, yeah, that sounds pretty fucking neat.
Sounds like he pictures himself piloting that.
Yeah, it sounds rad.
Shit,
I'll pick you up.
Sweet.
It sounds like a lie you put when you're like, remember when you were a kid, like on the bus and you would like, my dad is,
An
I don't know,
astronaut.
like they make up like an astronaut. Yeah, he's all crazy. He can do whatever he wants. He can fly, like just all these like out of pocket, insane fantasies. And he's just like, no, that's actually gonna happen.
Yeah. I make $40,000 an hour, and actually that works out. As long as I'm streaming from the jet, it pays for itself. So
Probably gonna be too expensive out of my catalog. I'm not as rich as you guys think I am.
Okay, so leasing a jet might be too expensive. Okay, that's good to know. We came back to earth quickly there.
Right here, he's wiping his nose. Like, yeah, I don't know. I'm not.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
not
yeah.
excited.
No,
Yeah.
focus in on that a little bit. Check this out.
But guys, LA is just not what it would be since 2020. I'm sorry, guys. It's not the same, man. Even everyone's just out of that place, you know, for a reason. That place fucking sucks.
It does suck. Sorry, I wanted to leave that in because he's more bashing on LA, which is one of my favorite things. But yes, you picked up on that. Okay, here's the game. It's part of this that we just watched. An 80 seconds worth of video. How many times does he touch or pick his nose in an 80-second clip?
80 seconds.
Producer Chris, I'll let you go first. How many times do you think it's going to happen?
Oh, I thought I had to keep score here.
No, I keep score on the video. Don't worry.
80 seconds, and he's really high in coke, allegedly. I'll go with 43.
Wow. Missy P, what do you think?
I have a curious. Is it every time he touches it, or is it every attempt to touch it?
No, it's only direct contact with the nose. Even when he touches his face, I don't count that.
I'm saying if he goes
only
this,
the nose.
is that two, or is him doing that one
That's
instance?
one. Yeah, so if he does this, that's one.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. Because I was gonna really up my. I might go higher than Chris on that one.
You guys are
Husey,
nuts.
the expert, says 104.
You guys are fucking
Listen, I
nuts.
need to read the fine print here.
You
What
would
am
have
I
to be
getting into?
doing this like a jackknife in order to do that. I don't think that's
All right,
gonna
I'm
happen.
gonna go 20.
Okay. Here we go. Let's see the nose picking clip. And this is just a random spot. I just dropped the needle.
And all this stuff, and all that stuff. So when I go back there, it's like I have everything that I want. But obviously, it's tough. It's tough. You guys like Vegas? It'd be just kind of cool if I were to basically just, I don't know, maybe lease a jet and just you guys pick where we go.
Come on, 43.
That's probably gonna be too expensive out of my catalog. I'm not as rich as you guys think I am. But guys, LA is just not what it would be since 2020. I'm sorry, guys. It's not the same, man. Even everyone's just out of that place, for a reason. That place fucking sucks. But yeah, dude. Well, I spoke to Neon. I gave Neon the idea. I said, Neon said, Aiden, what do I do? I gave him the idea, dude. Look, you need to travel in your subathon. I said, bro, go after LA, do Vegas, and then go to New York, and then go to Miami. I told him like, switch your shit up. So Neon shit, I watch it. It's great. I see clips. It's great. It's going well for him. I think it's very, very good.
The answer was
Nice.
nine.
Okay,
You guys are
okay.
fucking nuts. Maybe I set that up incorrectly. I thought that was a lot.
That is a lot.
But he's,
Well, he was talking about moving to Miami, so I was
Yes.
like,
yes, he does like Miami. He's from Florida originally. He's in
Wait, it's-
Toronto during these
oh.
clips.
Sorry, it's 42 seconds, but it's sped up of 42.
Oh, I sped it up. Yes.
Okay, got it.
I sped it up 75% so that we could get through it a little bit quicker. But God, he is very twitchy. He's constantly touching his nose. There's another video I watched. I'm going to have some clips from that coming up in a little bit where he's barefoot and just picking his toes the whole fucking time now. The grossest thing. But he's always fidgeting with something.
They are very comfortable streaming. That's another thing when it comes to these IRL Zoomers. They're just comfortable streaming. They are just authentic. And that's really what brings the crazy following. People just want to see the person 100%.
I don't like people that much.
Yeah.
I want to see them on their best behavior. Sit up straight. You're on the camera and articulate your point, please. That's my
also,
take on it.
Talking to the fucking mic.
I
I don't know what it is about them. They don't care about, like, they care, but they don't care. So he'll have he'll be all the way out here and he'll be talking and it just sounds all echoey and it's not contained. In one of my clips, he's talking with Candace Owen and off the bat, it's just awful. It's just canny. They don't care.
Right.
And he's speaking to one of like the highest political commentators ever.
And he has good equipment. He's just not setting it up correctly. He doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
For whatever. I guess no one cares about that. All right, so let's talk about what are future streams going to look like since it is going to be changing. What is the future?
So as far as stuff goes, I want to bring back I want to actually bring back. I'm not gonna go. What is Aiden Ross's streams gonna look like after these 61 days? Well, a lot of you guys will probably miss this Canada era because this is gonna be the last time I'm ever this consistent ever. Just be real with you guys, probably for a long time, unless I'm inspired by something or like a game or something. There's really no point. So what I plan on doing now after this shit was asked, well, don't worry. If you didn't like it, you're going to like what I'm going to bring. But as far as the 61 straight days, you're not going to ever receive that again. Sorry. But what I can tell you, you will get, I don't even think I'm going to be doing streams where I'm at my desktop and just reacting to shit and playing games. Once I start in this new era of what I want to do, I'm gonna basically never really be able to play games, never really do anything. I'm not gonna be that consistent. You might get maybe 3-4 streams a week from me, but every stream that I do, there's gonna be a very, very, very good segment planned.
Oh, I doubt it. I love that after all of that, he's just rambling, has no idea what he's talking about. And he goes, but one thing I do know, it's going to be well thought out. It's going to be planned ahead of time.
No evidence of that.
I highly doubt that, Aiden, but I like that you're thinking that. It's funny.
He touched his nose 4 times.
I know it's hard not to watch.
Yeah, credit our account.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
This is interesting. I've seen people fart before. This isn't anything new to me.
Seen that.
To Missy's point, it's all real and authentic. This fart looks painful. This is a labored fart right here.
So I'll go back to spamming desktop stream at some point. Farted. Sorry. But yeah.
He had to clench his teeth.
I hope he farted.
Yeah, I know. You better right? You might want to check that, buddy. Wow. All right. So I don't think he understands what bipolar means. I think he's having a hard time with that word.
I don't think that I want to do this. I don't think that I want to do this anymore. But then again, I could be wrong. I'm very bipolar, if you guys haven't noticed. Very wishy-washy.
Yeah, you're indecisive.
Yeah.
That's the term, not bipolar. Sometimes I want to do this, sometimes I don't want to do this. I'm bipolar. Okay.
Manic is a probably better term.
Yeah.
But
manic, addicted to
drugs.
drugs. No, he talks a lot about the feedback he's gotten. So he talks about his streaming as different eras. And so he went through this era and that era. And I guess early in the year, January, February, he had another era and he's listening to the feedback he got.
I traveled in January. I went to LA. Sorry, it was that February. I traveled and I did stuff and all these things. And you guys said you didn't like that. You didn't like January, February. You didn't like that. So I don't know what you guys like. But now you're saying you like it. So I don't fucking know.
So here's the problem with listening to the feedback a little bit too much, is that the audience isn't going to be all decisive on one thing or another. There's going to be different varying views on things. And that clip right there reminded me, forgive me, I'm a boomer, I have to do this. That clip reminded me of a scene from the very best Simpsons episode of all time.
You kids don't know what you want. That's why you're still kids, because you're stupid. Just tell me what's wrong with the freaking show.
It's basically what he's saying. He's like, guys, just tell me what you want me to do. Should I get a jet and fly around? Should I go to Miami and do a bunch of coke? What do you want?
should I have boxing or no boxing?
Right.
Do episodes from space.
That'd actually be pretty sweet. All right. Missy, what do you want to play from the clips that you pulled?
I think it's my first one. No. Sorry. My clip 2, when he has Candace on, and this just goes back to the poor quality. Like, Candace comes in really well in her situation, her studio situation, but even on his end, it is just over modulated. Just play it. It's just like out of the gate. It's just very, like, I don't want to listen to it.
Oh, hi, Candace.
What's up?
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Oh, boy.
Very nice to meet you. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
I mean, it's been busy, man. 3 kids under 3 years old. It's just been wild. A crazy year already, but blessed.
Wait, how is that possible? Wait, 3 kids under 3? Wait.
No, I had a kid every year for 3 years. I was just like permanently pregnant. It was crazy.
That's actually crazy. Wait, sorry, I know this is kind of like, I don't want to come as rude. Wait, how old are you, if you want me asking?
No, it's not.
Wait. Yeah. How often do you fuck?
Yeah, he's thinking about her vagina. Obviously.
You pop that kid out, you immediately got a dick in there?
I forgot about that part too. He's like doing like pussy math.
Yes.
He's just like
I'm a vaginal mathematician, and I'm not sure if that works out. I'll show my work.
Like, also, he looks like he's being arraigned. Like, he kind of looks like our boy Aaron, like just sitting there, like, and it's just all white. It's like he's doing it in a bathroom. It's just echoey. She's overmodulated. It's just like I don't understand.
Ross,
like,
you're next.
Yeah, right.
It's very odd.
Oh yeah, just thought that was odd, but yeah, and then it actually the same is my clip 3. It's just his interview style. I was keeping it with in the whole like podcast. Okay, if this is a podcast, how do you do it? But it's still this like hybrid of a podcast with a streamer, and so he looks for chat to give him the format.
For sure. Okay, so I'm gonna ask your opinions on other people if you don't mind. So go ahead, guys. You guys can go ahead and type some people out. Do you have a favorite like musician or like rapper or singer or anyone like that you listen to, like your top 3 artists or something like that?
Yeah. So that was
again, this is more evidence of some type of upper being involved. Do you have a favorite musician or like, I don't know, singer or like a person who plays an instrument or like a rapper? Like, yeah, you keep asking the same question. Just let me answer.
What song do you use when you clean? Like he's just like all over the place. What do you do to wind down? Like he just like goes all over the place.
He does rely on the listeners in the chat quite a bit.
That was it for me. But it was just interesting because I didn't know that this was a podcast. Like when you would ask me to go, look at it, and I go to his YouTube, and I'm just like, what is this? Like, and I see the interview with Trump. I'm like, okay, that's cool. You have an interview, but is this a show? So it is just kind of, he's a live streamer, and I don't know, maybe you guys should have who are these live streamers?
Well, I figure since we just got done with Jocktober and we were doing all these old radio shows and things like that, it might be nice to hop to, I don't know, 2024 and see what people are watching these days for their entertainment. And yeah, a lot of it is IRL streaming that is very much like a podcast, an interview style and different things. So it's a gray area. I think we should focus more on a lot of these streamers. And
it kind of almost has that reality. It's that reality TV, but a little more real.
Yeah, because without the editing and the, a little too real.
You still have structure. Right. Yeah, a little too real, picking your toes. This is like, what is this, Stuttering John?
Yeah, right. All right, I want to introduce you all to Kevin, the Discord mod. And Kevin lives in Toronto. That's why I was up in Toronto to visit him. He discovered this guy. And he's an interesting dude. They go and visit him. And have you seen Kevin the Discord mod yet? No. Chris?
Oh, wait.
Okay.
Sorry.
I'll let you guys kind of describe what you're seeing here for the people who are listening, people who are watching.
I thought it was a fan. I didn't know it was his mod.
We'll know what's going on here.
All right, give me your gift. Oh, give another gift.
Oh, right. So he shows up at this guy's house. Or wherever he lives. It's kind of like a hospital setting.
Yeah.
And he gives him a new iPhone, and then he's got this second gift for him that Kevin loves.
I heard you wanted Cartier boofs, right? Buff glasses. Oops. So Kevin, I had to go crazy, and just to match your iPhone, we got you some blue Cartier buffs. Yeah, Kevin. Yeah. Wait, do I put them on you or?
Should I take that off?
Yeah, Sneeko, take
my headphones. Yeah.
All right. Ready?
Yeah.
Very much an Eric the Midget vibe from this guy. He's in a wheelchair. Looks like a lot of his limbs didn't grow along with the same pace as his head.
Coming in like an airplane. Bro.
Too low.
Is that in?
On my ears.
Yeah, inside his ear, nigga. Oh, sorry. Come on, bro. Okay. Is that in your ear?
Aura. It's just on my nose, too.
Aura.
Get it on right, bro.
Is that on?
I
got it, bro. Yeah, Kami knows how to wear Cartiers. I don't.
Actually, those are kind of hard.
I'm gonna let Kevin. I think they're going more back, bro. I think it's good right there. That's good. Let's go.
So now he's gonna wheel himself over to his computer. Rather than look in a mirror to see how he looks, he's got to turn on his webcam to see how he looks. And look at his setup right here. He's got a sweet setup. He's a gamer. He gets on here. He's in the Discord. He's playing games. He's doing all sorts of shit.
Kevin. Kevin. Oh, nah. Oh, here. Do you have a stream deck?
I got it.
Wait, how do you be playing Call of Duty?
That's a good question.
No, he's better. Oh, nah, he's a better setup than us. Oh, nah, show that, Randy. Oh, nah, look at this. Oh, nah, you got that aura. That's aura.
Oh
He's so happy right here.
You like him?
Yeah.
You look good. If I was a girl, I'd ride your dick right now.
Bro, okay, can I just say, Aiden does that shit a lot. It's a little weird. I saw a couple clips where he was trying to like rap and he's just talking, he's like, I put a blunt in my butt or like something. He was like saying a lot of gay shit.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. These guys seem to have similar senses of humor as I did growing up. Yeah. Where they just call shit out for being gay and they just use slurs to call each other out. And they're having fun with it. No one's getting offended. So I appreciated that. In fact, Missy, I think that you're about to fall in love with Kevin the mod for this next clip.
I mean, maybe I already am.
All right, good. Well, get ready to swoon.
Wait, what are your thoughts on me?
You? take this offensive. You're
What the fuck?
Oh my god! Okay, I am in love.
Okay,
He didn't even just say Jew. He said,
He's hard K.
damn.
Now that we're looking at him face on, I want to say one of the things I liked about him, and Casey introduced me to Kevin on Who Are These Socials. He's cross-eyed, but both of his eyes go in the same direction either way. It's like a weird way of being cross-eyed.
You mean like a pug?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, that's a good call.
Yeah, like a Boston Terrier. Kind of.
Hitler. I'm joking.
It's fucking amazing.
I'm joking. Hail Hitler. That was awesome.
Okay. So here's another video. And in this one, Aiden is introducing Kevin to this guy named Your Rage. His real name is Josh. So Josh has never met Kevin before. And they bring up this other guy who I think is just in the Discord. His name's Jake. I think he's mentally slow. He's a black guy who seems mentally slow. And so they're trying to figure out, they're going to play video games together 2-on-2. And they're trying to figure out what the teams would be. And this gets wild right here.
No, Rage is underestimating me. I'm gonna be with Aiden.
Are you sure you don't want to be with your age? He's really. Let's do blacks versus whites. I like that. But he's not white. He's Chinese.
Close enough.
Black and yellow,
Kevin,
black and yellow.
Kevin, what am I? What am I?
Chop, that's it.
What? You could. Bro!
So that's his go-to with Aiden.
Jake!
But
What do you call you? What do you call you?
this is going to get crazier in a second.
What do you call you? What do you call you the K word? Yes! Why do you know what that is? Wait!
Dude, I know everything.
What am I? What am I?
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Wait, what is he? You can tell him, bro, what he is. It's okay. He can
Tell me what I am. Tell me what I am.
You're a monkey.
I mean, this is good. This is good.
It's crazy right now.
You
They
didn't
just
even
get
hard R?
I know. He was not ready. So this guy Josh was not ready to be called a monkey right there. And so he's like reeling for a minute. And I'll just pick up from there.
No, would you rather have him called you a monkey or like the N-word? Like,
Yeah, which one? Like
the N-word? Wait, no, you wouldn't have.
Yo, say, call me a.
So that's being censored. But Josh is saying, no, call me the N-word. And now he's thinking about it.
Yo, Jay, you having too much fun up there, Jay. Jay, you having too much fun up there, bro.
Marinating in it.
Okay.
That guy Jake up in the upper right-hand corner with teeth way worse than mine.
Yeah, he's a black Gary.
Yes. He is just laughing hysterically through all of this.
Hold on.
You stupid son of a bitch, I hate. And you are a nigga.
Kevin!
So Kevin just played a drop that uses the N-word. And you can see Josh is taken aback by this.
What?
And he left.
Bro! What the
It's cuter when the retard says it.
Right. Good point.
Yeah.
So they're playing this game called Dares. And Dares is a thing where it's like you just have to dare people to do it, then they have to do it.
Okay. Yeah, because who likes truth?
Right. It takes the truth out, which is probably, a more direct way to play this game. So it's Kevin's turn to give a dare to Josh. And Kevin's got a pretty funny dare for him.
I dare you to walk around the neighborhood without getting profiled.
Bro, what the fuck?
Does he ever comment on his chef cap?
Yo, Jake, you're not supposed to laugh at that shit. Jake, why? Jake, Jake, you're not supposed to laugh at that, Jake. You're not supposed to laugh at that, bro.
It's very slow.
Got you, monkey.
Bro, you gotta stop calling him a monkey, Kevin.
Kevin, it's a trip.
Still, the most offensive thing in this is Aiden picking his feet.
I know. It never stops. And he has to make sure his toe is right there in the foreground, the cameras. Everyone can see it as he's picking on it. Enough already with that. All right. Let's find out what's going on here, because at this point, Josh is looking at Kevin and going, what is your deal? Because they're just meeting for the first time. And so things get real here.
Somebody in my chat said, dare him to call his dad.
Oh my God. Okay.
Someone in my chat said tell him to call his dad. It's fun.
That's what somebody in my chat said.
Wait, Kevin.
What?
What's your condition called? What's your
My
thing called?
disability?
Yeah. What's your disability called?
Muscular dystrophy.
You said muscular what?
Muscular dystrophy.
Oh, how does that make you feel? Like, you cool with that? Like, is life now?
It's whatever.
It's whatever.
Oh my
Ever
God.
get sad?
Did everyone just hear that?
Always.
Yes. It's never failed. And it's
I like
crazy.
twitch when it happens. I'm like,
The chirp of the smoke detector that's low on batteries. I'll back it up a little bit. It never fails every time.
It's whatever.
It's whatever. You ever get sad? You ever get sad?
I mean, I have my moments. So, but I'm fine.
Nah.
You're fine?
God, I ain't gonna
used to
lie.
it.
It's a miracle though. Like you're blessed in a way because you have a superpower.
So that was kind of interesting. He's like, I have my moments where I get sad, but I'm okay. I'm dealing with it. I was like, all right, that's cool. I like this Kevin guy. He seems like he's doing all right. And then they talk about how, so him and his buddies, another clip I didn't play from here is there's another guy with muscular dystrophy that lives wherever he lives. And he comes in the wheelchair, and I thought they were going to start fighting with their buddies, their friends. So he's talking about how he goes out with his other friends who have the same condition and what happens when they're out in public.
When I go out in public sometimes, people would look at us like something else.
Nah, bro. People just jealous, bro. They be hating, bro, because they know that you're a special soul. You know.
Yeah, they be jealous, Aiden. They be jealous.
Yeah, bro.
Me and my friends, like when we go out together in public, people would look at us like aliens.
The fuck? Nah, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro. It's because a lot of people just want something to like look at, but in reality, bro, in a way, they're jealous of you. Trust me.
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
That's why, Aiden?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like Josh there's kind of ribbing him. Oh yeah? That's why they're staring at him? Because they're jealous? You want to elaborate on that, Aiden? Is that what you think? But I did like that comment. Like, yeah, people look at us like we're space aliens. Like, yeah, I think I would do that too. I think I'd snap a picture on the slide.
I appreciate Aiden's, silver lining encouragement. It's just, and the black chef is, trying to call him out on it. Like, is that really it? And
Right.
It's like, you can be positive, but like, don't be, I don't know.
I think he's being a little patronizing.
Yeah, maybe that's the word I'm thinking of. It's just like, hey, listen, like you can still be positive. Be like, hey, man, like they just don't know what you're going through. It looks like a disability, but like there's other ways to go about, but he doesn't know, and he's just trying to be positive.
Here's my take on it, and I don't know enough about it, but from what my observations have been, I think that Aiden genuinely likes Kevin and is helping prop him up, but he also knows he's a spectacle and he's good for his stream. It's good to have this guy on here because he's hilarious to look at and his mannerisms are funny. And it reminds me of when people would call out Howard Stern for the whack pack. And he'd be like, oh, you're just pointing at retarded people and making jokes. And it's like, yeah, their lives are better because we do that. Like no one in the whack pack is like, I don't want to go on Stern anymore. They rip on me. They all want to be on every day. So it's like, yeah, you can say that, well, he's taking advantage of this guy, but I think Kevin loves that he has this life now, that all these eyeballs are on him. People know who he is. So I'm happy for him.
And he sounds very smart.
He does, actually. He knows what's going on. I mean, you saw his whole setup there. He can barely use his fingers, and he's playing video games, and he's doing all this shit on the computer.
Calling people monkeys.
It's way better than the computer than Stuttering John.
I don't even use the K word. I don't even.
You think it.
All four.
You think it, but you don't say it.
Who are these podcasts? WA